Hello and welcome back to the accounting module. In our previous lesson, we reviewed some of the day-to-day operations in accounts receivable. In this lesson, we discussed different methods of creating customer invoices, customer payments, and bank reconciliations. Let's start by reviewing the customer invoice creation process. In Odoo, an invoice can be created by inputting the data manually, as we have seen in previous lessons, or by converting a sales order into an invoice. Let's start by selecting the sales icon from the main dashboard and select To Invoice, Orders to Invoice. This menu displays all the sales orders that are ready to invoice. Invoices can be created when a product has been delivered or when a product has been ordered, depending on configurations. Visit our sales course to learn more about invoicing policies and other functionality within the sales module. Our database is configured to create an invoice upon delivery, which means sales orders are ready for invoicing when the operations team have confirmed the dispatch of the goods. We see all the orders which are dispatched but not invoiced. We can review an order by clicking into the record and checking the sales discussion under the chatter, or review the discussion by the operations team by clicking through the Delivery Smart button and checking the related chatter here. To invoice all displayed orders, let's highlight them all by clicking here and select Actions, Create Invoices. If multiple orders are for one customer, the Consolidated Billing checkbox will consolidate the orders for that customer into a single invoice. Let's uncheck this box for now and click on the button Create Draft. This will automatically convert all dispatched sales orders into an invoice. The draft invoices are pre-populated to default account and tax code. To post all the invoices, let's highlight all the draft invoices by clicking like so and click on Confirm Entries. To send all the invoices displayed, we could highlight all invoices and select Send. There are other ways of adding customer invoices to your accounting system, including using the Upload function from the accounting module by clicking on Upload button and attaching the file. Sending the email to an Odoo email alias, for example, vendor-bills-uk-company@smart-limited.dev to create a supplier invoice automatically, or using OCR to fetch data from the PDF automatically, which we will be unable to demonstrate as this is a credit-based system. Let's now review customer payments and bank reconciliation. To register a payment against an invoice, let's head to our accounting module from the main dashboard and navigate to Customers, Invoices. Select an invoice and click on Pay. A pop-up window displays fields such as how the payment was made, against which bank account to mark the payment, the date of receipt, and whether payment was received in full or a partial payment has been made. Let's select Create Payment with full value. We see the invoice status is now in payment. To review the payment, click on the Smart button, which has appeared to take us to the linked payment. All payments can also be reviewed for all customers under the Customers Payment section. We see that once the payment record is created, the invoice status will change to In Payment in Odoo. This indicates that the payment has been received but has not yet been reconciled with the bank statement. To reconcile the payment with the bank statement, we need to perform a bank reconciliation in Odoo. This involves matching the payment record with the corresponding transaction in our bank statement. In Odoo, bank reconciliation can be done in a few different ways, including the automatic reconciliation of invoices and manual account reconciliation. Let's start with an example of invoice reconciliation. Suppose we have a customer who has just paid an invoice. The payment has been received in our bank account, and we want to reconcile the payment with the corresponding invoice in Odoo. Under the Bank Dashboard menu, we see several items to reconcile. Let's find the bank statement line that corresponds to the payment and click on it. We can see that in the Matching Existing Entries section, Odoo has selected the invoice that the payment corresponds to. Click the Validate button to reconcile the payment and invoice. Now let's review an example of manual account reconciliation. Let's say we have a transaction in our bank statement for £50 that doesn't correspond to any payment or receipt in Odoo. We want to record the transaction manually and reconcile the transaction with the bank statement. Let's find the bank statement line that corresponds to the transaction. Let's click the Manual Operations tab, select the appropriate partner, and add necessary details in the label field, and select the relevant account. Click the Validate button to reconcile the transaction with the bank statement. By using these methods, we can ensure that our bank statements are accurately reconciled with our accounting records in Odoo, and that any discrepancies are identified and resolved in a timely manner. That's it for this lesson, where we've reviewed customer payments and bank reconciliation. Why don't you head to the next lesson, where we will explore account payable workflows. Thank you for watching, and until next time.